I probably have what more of us experience, which is like situational anxiety or periodic anxiety. It probably has this cousin or this companion that's depression. Fortunately for me, I haven't had that, at least on like a long-standing or pervasive basis either, but I'm sure we all go through times where depressing things happen in our lives, and then we get low, you know. It happens that for me, though, I've had a front row seat to a lot of it, because for my whole life, I have had people in my life, close family members who not only had some of those kinds of issues that presented themselves persistently, but who self-medicated for it. I love words, and I like to write, and I've been encouraged all my life to write. And so this year I was like, this is the year. I'm gonna write a book. And now we're into August, and I haven't written word one. And the reason is I get anxious about it, and I can't unlock that. I can't figure that out, because I love to write. I had my dream job to build these super cool fishing stores, and we ran this amazing experiment in commerce, and it didn't work out. And I discovered that not long before Christmas, we came collectively to the conclusion that we'd have to close the stores and lay off our whole staff. So coming into Christmas, I knew the day after Christmas, I was gonna lay off my whole staff and close the stores. That's a really heavy burden to bear at Christmas. And my dad had also passed away last year. And so it was the first Christmas without my dad. And then on Christmas Eve, my mentor passed away. And I got depressed. And it's this thing of connectedness with other people in a very specific way. And so the suggestion was made by a member of our small group that what if at the end of every day, we just text each other 4 things. This is how I'm feeling. This was a high today. This is a low today. And this is something I'm grateful for. And it's like so simple that you would do this. It's a little bit of a homework assignment in each evening. But for me, it's not hard for me to think about what a high was for the day. It's not hard to think what a low is. And I can always come up with something I'm grateful for. Here's what's hard. How am I feeling? I don't think about how I'm feeling. I don't identify it. And so the exercise each day of thinking about how do I feel? What am I feeling? Like, super simple, but it turned out not only to be rich to do that, but then to share it with other people and to have other people sharing it with me on a consistent basis daily. And it created something, I can't put my finger on it, put words on it, but it was valuable, and it is valuable. It was so valuable that I thought, I'm gonna do this with another group of people. So I went to a group of people who are believers, followers of Jesus in the outdoor industry, and I said, hey, what if we did this? We immediately formed this deep bond, and it was so rich, and it's borne so much fruit that I want to encourage other people to do the same thing. It's a tool, identifying your feelings, being in community, sharing with others, and then praying for one another. There is real results that come from not only that processing, but then what God does as we bring that stuff to Him in prayer in community. So it's a really simple little thing that anybody could do this. And for me, it has been a real centering thing that has been a tool that's fought off, the persistent or recurring feelings of anxiety and depression because of how God works in that little mechanism. I think the scripture that I would want to share is Galatians 6:2, which is bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ.